it just feels like the things that you need to do for yourself, for your family, for things to be successful, they're like right in front of you. Hi Virgo, thank you so much for being here. If it's your first time, welcome. I'm Meryl and this is Meryl's Mystic. If you've been here before, welcome back. It's so good to see you. Before we get started, we are using the Modern Witch Tarot by Lisa Sturrell and the Shaman's Dream Oracle by Alberto Villoldo and Colette Baron Reed. So fuzzy on there. I am shifting the individual readings from astrology season to monthly, but you can still get the all signs astrology season reading. So right now you can watch the Lover's card reading for Gemini season for all signs. And you can still watch the new moon and full moon readings. The new moon Gemini is out right now, and the full moon in Gemini will be up. The full moon in Sagittarius will be up next. Cool, so we got two coming out already. So the first cards, usually if they come out together, we look at them together, is the general energy lesson, message, whatever, what have you. Oh, okay, we're getting some interesting messages. A very, I'm noticing a pattern, lots of pentacles, very much trying to help ground us after all this chaotic energy. Between Mercury retrograde during Gemini season, and we are still in Gemini season from May 20th to June 21st when Cancer season begins. So lots of grounding energy. We have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. There it goes. And the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know if I've ever seen these two together like this, and now, there it goes. I wasn't wanting to focus on those. So the 9 of Pentacles is really about kind of like treating yourself, luxury, leisure. You've gotten to a position of taking care of yourself, of knowing what your money's doing, all these things. And then the 7 of Pentacles is really about like investment and not just investing, but patience and letting, you know, there's investment all over the Pentacles, but it's about like that patience that comes after you invest, of, you know, you've done all you can, you've nurtured it, and now you just have to kind of let it do its thing. What's interesting is they're both in reverse, so they both kind of can reference the card before them, and we're also going backwards here. And this is actually kind of similar to the Taurus reading, a little different. And then Scorpio got a very interesting Pentacle reading. So if you have any of those in your chart, go check those readings out. That's probably the other thing I didn't say. You can watch the tarot scopes for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. I'm trying to tap in. I'm having a little trouble. It's weird, like things came so quickly in these other readings. And now I'm just like, at first I thought I was just tired. But now that I'm like sitting here and really tapping in, I'm like, oh, like you might be tired, Virgo. Like heavy eyes. Let's see, because if we're looking at the 9 of Pentacles also as the 8 of Pentacles, there's a self-mastery that needs to be happening in order to get to this more relaxed, I keep saying luxurious, like, I don't know why it's coming up that way, leisurely, secure. It's like a secure place where you can just kind of do what you want without caring. And then to get to the 7 of Pentacles in this place of patience, it's like to get this patience, there's you need still some level of nurturing. So it's like these are the things that you're trying to get to, but there's these things in the middle here that it's like you're like not going in the right steps, like you're skipping steps almost. And I'm coming back to the face on the Seven of Pentacles. Like she looks annoyed and not patient at all, which is ironic, I guess, because the card is truly about patience, and she feels very impatient. Not much is coming up though. That's what's weird. It's like just be patient, I guess. Let's see what else. Knight of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Cups can also be about self-love. So especially when it comes in reverse. When it's upright, it's usually like it can be like a rebound or just somebody who sweeps you off your feet, a fling. The Knight of Cups, although is very romantic and intriguing, like this Knight of Cups, I mean, she looks like a badass. Like and you know, cute. Like, yeah, if she came over to me and was like, hey, you want some of my drink? You want some of the, like, out of this cup? Or like, yeah, okay. What do you got in there? You want to share it? I'll try that. So it's very like, there's like a temptation here. I just like, I feel weird. Feel this weird icky pull, like kind of in my like heart, like between my heart chakra and my like sacral chakras. It's like in here. It's constricting. It feels like you just can't trust anything right now. And so you're holding on so tightly to whatever you have. With this, and with the Knight of Cups too, it just feels like there might be like somebody outside of you that it's like there could be somebody outside of you who wants nothing but the best for you, and you are not accepting what they're trying to give you and what they're trying to help you with. But there's somebody tempting outside of you, somebody tempting you, but what they're giving, what they're trying to offer you is not as good as it seems. And then there's you getting in your own way and not giving to yourself the way that you should be. I could just keep hearing like, you gotta give to yourself more, you gotta give to yourself more, you gotta give to yourself more. Let's get one more clarifier and then we'll look at the bottom of the deck. Four of Swords in reverse. A respite is needed. A need to like get away, a sanctuary. You're throwing me for a loop here, Virgo. It just feels like the things that you need to do for yourself, for your family, for things to be successful, They're like right in front of you, but you're refusing to see what those things are, and I'm trying to figure out why. And I'm feeling like you might just be giving to so many people, or you have been giving to so many people, thinking that that's gonna, like, it's like getting caught in that it's a saying, I guess, mindset, saying, teaching. There's this teaching, and I found it when I was really trying to, like, find my purpose in life. I was like, there's something else out there for me, because all these things I'm trying are not doing it for me the way that I've seen other things do it. And so, of course, what do? You get a bunch of self-help books about your career and about finding your purpose. And there were quite a few exercises that I found that were crossed over in a lot of books, teachings, coachings, that I really struggled with. I was like, this is not helping me at all. Like, sit down and write out your perfect day and imagine what is a perfect day like for like work. If you got up and, like, what would your perfect day be to work? And I'm just like, perfect. Well, now that you've said perfect day, all I want is, like, a joint on the beach with a margarita and my closest friends. Like, that's a perfect day. But she's got to work, so you tell me. Here's all my hobbies. You tell me what I should be doing. So the other one of the other patterns I saw while trying to figure out what the hell I wanted to do with my life, or what I should be doing, what I was destined to do. You know, we're always looking for our destiny. Is this idea that most of these teachers put out there that says, like, well, only when you're in the service of others will you truly be fulfilled. And yes, there's a part of that is true. What was so triggering for me was that I've been in the quote-unquote service industry for most of my life, and I really shouldn't have been in that many service industry jobs. As much as I can be extroverted and I can talk to people and I know how not to be a dick, I'm actually not meant to be around a lot of people all the time. If I had done my human design when I was a teenager, it probably would have helped me figure that out a lot faster, because then by the time I reached my late 20s, early 30s, or it's more early 30s, after, like, serious trauma, I hit such burnout. And then I'm trying to find my purpose, and, you know, how do you feel like when you love what you do, you never work a day in your life? Like, I want that feeling. And even if you love it, there's still some work. And I hated that saying. What do you mean, if I'm in service to others, I'll be fulfilled? I've been serving others for half my life, and I'm not fulfilled at all. I'm completely drained. So, and that's the danger with, like, these very, like, broad statements of, like, this is just what you need to do and then everything will be fixed. No, that's not how it works. I wish. If that's how it would worked, I'd be a millionaire already. Because I've read so many books. I've worked on the mindsets. I'm constantly doing the practices. Like, I get it. And I have a Virgo moon, so it's easy to get stuck in these places when we're like, this is it, this is what the mindset is, and we're gonna just power through and do it. But now it's backfiring. You kind of decided, okay, service to others, service to my job, service to the people at my job, my coworkers, service to my family, service to my children, service to my significant other. What's left for you? not doing anything for yourself, no patience, you don't know who to trust, and you're exhausted. They're just like, yeah. Confirmation, validation. And it's kind of like, I can't just tell you this, again, maybe that's the thing too. It's like, yeah, great, validating, thanks. What do I do about it? I wish there was some magic pill that I could give you, some magic saying, some magic affirmation that would just like help you get through it. But because this is also a general reading, those things are very specific to what situation you are in. And if you need support and you need some guidance, I'm always available for one-on-ones. I'm available for long-term coaching. You hit me up. Links below. But there's a part of this with the way it's coming up that it's like, you already know what you're supposed to be doing. You're just choosing to not do those things. You're choosing to ignore that you need to do those things, okay? I'm sorry, Virgo. The cards like to call us out. Judgment. Not that they're judging you, Virgo. They're maybe a little judgment. They're trying to like align you with your purpose. Like, if you do not feel fulfilled, it is not your purpose. There's a part of this too that you are right where you're supposed to be. Like, you're supposed to be learning this lesson for yourself, for your soul group. You're supposed to be learning this lesson. Unfortunately, this is one of those lessons on this plane of existence that you have to learn through pain and disappointment and learning from failure. And it's okay to fail. That's like exactly why we're supposed to be here. But you have the power, the capability, and the wherewithal to do what you got to do. Okay? I know you do, Virgo. Let us consult the oracle. Okay, let's go with that. Benefactor, grace and generosity. Interesting. I haven't pulled this one before. Come on, camera. It's probably because my lighting's changed in here. Somehow I can't get these all done during the day. They have to go into the night. I don't know what that is. Number 3, benefactor, grace and generosity, gifts, support, mentoring. When the benefactor weaves her energy into your life, you're put on notice that all manner of positive reinforcement is coming your way. The universe wants to let you know that just as you have been generous with others, serving with your gifts even in the smallest capacity, so will you be rewarded in myriad ways. The most beautiful gift the benefactor gives you is the recognition that you are stewarding and sharing abundance on behalf of a higher source, one that is always working through you. The motives for her generosity to you, as well as yours to others, are intangible. Although you will see the results reflected in the material world, the benefactor reminds you that it's in the purity of your desire to share without the need for reciprocity. That, paradoxically, your initial generosity is reciprocated tenfold, seemingly without any connection to the original act. Dream sharing and caring into being, and you will be amazed to see this vibrant seed take root and spread. Do it just because, and the benefactor will give you her blessing. Look at that. That's it. Well, hot dog. because that's confirming that it means too that even though you need to give to yourself so badly, what you have been giving is going to be returned to you. And it's just about patience and accepting. I think there's a part of this too where you need to accept that these things are going to be returned to you. So at this point too, don't be giving too much from a place of like expectation. I feel like that's been coming up a lot for this month too, is like this reciprocity, the reciprocalness, the giving without conditions. It's like if you feel like you need something back, then you shouldn't do it in the first place. You're really in a place too where I feel like your reserves are down and you need to build them back up. And you need to trust that what you've given is making a difference. There was something too I read, and now I can't even find it, that reminded me of saying that this is a lesson you need to learn that's on a soul level. The motives for generosity, as well as other, although you will see the results reflected in the material world. The motives are intangible, although you will see the results reflected in the material world. So that's the thing, is like when we go through these lessons and have to learn these things, yes, we will see results in the material world, but the results reverberate and like permeate into the spirit world and do so much more for us and those around us than we can even see or have tangibilize. I just make up words here. Thank you so much for being here, Virgo. Please let me know what resonated with you. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm always available for one-on-one sessions. All my links are attached. I'm also now on Patreon. You can support Meryl's Mystic for just $2 a month, and I'm working on getting content out on that. Make sure you go watch the Lover's card reading for Gemini season and the new moon reading in Gemini. Keep an eye out for the full moon reading in Sagittarius. Watch your tarot scopes for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. Please be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you next month. Bye.